Hello, my friend. Wanted to share this with you today. I've been talking a lot about the 5 books that you need to read as we get ready to go into the new decade. And in fact, if you send me an inbox message, a private message, I'll respond with the full list of 5 books that you should read as we go into the new millennium. But I'm excited to share with you one of the books that is on that list. I've talked about some books that are not on the list. I've talked about books that are, but this book is on the list. And I tell you, this is one of those books that I feel is so all inclusive that if you had to like choose one book and you couldn't choose another, this could very well be that book. The information that's shared in it is so complete. I'll read some of the chapter titles to you in a moment. But this guy, you probably know him best for a book series called Chicken Soup for the Soul. And when he came out with the Chicken Soup for the Soul, he and Mark Victor Hansen really set the world on fire. It was something that was one of the big literary phenomenons of our time. And so many different Chicken Soup for the Soul books were sold. I think they even made it into a movie or something. So it went a long way. But as a follow-up to that, this gentleman wrote this book, and I tell you, it pulls together so much great information. I'm excited to share it with you. The name of the book is Jack Canfield, The Success Principles. I believe this is a modern-day classic. Now, I say modern day because this book, as you can probably read on the front cover, this is a couple of years old, this actual copy of it, and I do have an original copy, but this book just celebrated its 10-year anniversary. So unlike a lot of those classic books out there like Think and Grow Rich or those types of books that everyone talks about, how to win friends, influence people, that have been around for, my goodness, in some cases over 100 years, this book is, relatively speaking, a little baby. And again, I encourage you to get your hands on it. Listen to some of these titles. The the first one is so hard. It's a tough one, and if you can get past it, then you're set up for the rest of the book. Here's what it says: Take 100% responsibility for your life. Now, how hard is that? Think about it. Where you are is your responsibility in life. Where you are right now. And I'll tell you what, I've known some people that I recommended this book to who could not get past that first chapter. Hey, Ted, thanks for joining. Because it's a challenging chapter, right? Take 100% responsibility for where you are, which means that you can't blame anybody. That's the downside of it, right? But the upside is that you have the power to make a change. You have the power to make a change. I'm not going to read every chapter because the way that this book is really set up, it's set up for multiple readings for sure, but the chapters are short. So you could almost do this on a daily basis, kind of hit one idea, maybe implement that idea, and then move on to the next. The first section talks about the fundamentals of success. It has a chapter I just told you about. Be clear why you're here. Decide what you want. Believe it's possible. Believe in yourself. Chunk it down. Ask. Be willing to pay the price. Experience your fear and take action anyway. Think about that. How important would it be to get these things into your brain so you can get them into your heart, so you can get them into your feet and get moving towards the goals and dreams that you have? The second section, like I said, the first section is the fundamentals of success. Then it goes into transform yourself for success. Drop out of the in and awful club and surround yourself with successful people. That's so important. They say that where you are in 5 years is a result of the books you read and the people you associate with. Face what isn't working. Embrace change. The third section, build your success team. Redefine time. Stay focused on your core genius. Build a powerful support team and delegate to them. Fourth section, create successful relationships. Be here now. Have a heart talk. Tell the truth faster. Section 5, success and money. Develop a positive money consciousness. Pay yourself first. Practical stuff. Master the spending game. Section 6, success in the digital age. Brand yourself with the online persona. You see, this book again, because it is a modern day classic, it even digs into some of the things about how to capitalize on the technology we have available to us right now. So yes, this is one of the 5 books that you will get if you inbox me for the top 5 books you should be studying right now as we move to the end of this decade. The Success Principles. Here's a subtitle of it: How to Get from Where You Are to Where You Want to Be. And the great thing about this 10th anniversary edition is that in the beginning, there's story after story after story of people who have created success using the information in this book over the last decade. So anyway, get a hold of that book. You'll be glad you did. Feel free to reach out to me and tell me how much you enjoyed the book when you get it. And again, reach out to me if you want that list of the top 5 books you should be reading. Have a blessed day, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye now.